Alright, give me 1 second here and then we can get started. Let me just adjust my mic a bit so it just stays like hangs over. Alright, that should be good. Oh, hold on, I'm still adjusting it. Alright, that should be good, right? Alright, I'm gonna keep right here. Just make sure it's live on here. Okay, it is. Alright, so let's get started. Well, let me open this real quickly. 1 second. As you've seen by the title, today we're going to be making a Gyarados idle animation. Now, oh wait, hold on. There we go. Get a few things real quick. Alright. We're making a Gyarados idle animation. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this actually. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna open this up just so I can see a bit better. For now, because I don't know what camera angle I want to use yet, or how I want to set the camera. That's that. Let me check the frame rate. Yeah, I knew it was messed up. Of course. Alright. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I actually don't know. I do not know what I want to do yet. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think I should use that. That's fine for now. I'll change it if I don't like how it's turning out. Like this, I think, and then we move the rest over. Move this over here, actually. 1 second. I'm having a hard time moving this stuff around in OBS. There we go. Okay, now I can see everything. Alright, so let's continue. I guess I should add a plane real quickly. Just so I can have like a basis for where the ground should be, I guess. It's not gonna be anything crazy. That's how I'm gonna base it for the plane. I'm just gonna leave that there though. Actually, I'll leave it here for now. Do like that. So then I can just lift up both of these. I'm using the plane as a reference. Oh, I need to. That's right. I need to fix that. There we go. All right. It doesn't have to be exact, but That's too much. Like, I'm not gonna do it exactly. That's gonna annoy me if I try to do it exactly. So I'll just leave it like that. Cause I'm not gonna be using the plane later on anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I just want it like leveled, so that way it's a bit in sync, you know. Oh, I just wonder if it felt so boring. I have no music on. This shouldn't play through. Yeah, it's not. Alright. So we're actually gonna animate like it's kind of like a serpent. Well, obviously, but you know what I mean. Because like normally it's like flying in the air, like levitating, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think this would be a little more interesting. I need to like wrap it in. Oh no, I can just use these actually now. I don't have to force the first one. I'll do it like that for a little bit. This is just the beginning part though, so I need to fix this. So I'll remove that right there. Alright, so we have the first pose. This feels kind of weak. That's fine. It's just the beginning part. Now that's for the next part. I think I want to do this, however. Actually, no, just lift the whole thing up, actually. Oh. It's not really a difference either way you do it. I think it makes more sense like lifting up from here though. Cause this is like the top part, and this is the bottom part, so or I could do like this. I have an idea. Hmm. I don't like that as much now. Hmm. If I just lifted it upwards like this, I guess that could work, but it looks pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. We can leave like this for now. Let's think of like the next part. So the animation's probably going to involve some movement of like an aggressive movement, I guess. I have to like make it like angrier the whole time, right? This one's actually kind of tricky. Not impossible, tricky. This isn't the type of Pokemon I usually animate, but I am curious about what I can do with this. I think maybe like go a bit more aggressive with this and just. But let me go back in the camera view. Let me think. Let me think here. Let me just do that, just so I can get a clear view of it. All right. Let me figure out what the rest of these do first before I start touching stuff. Those are like the back fins. Got it. These all make sense to me. Oh, wait a minute. I might have thought something actually. That kind of gives me an idea. That gives me an idea actually. This could work actually. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I figured it out. Yep, I figured it out. All right. This makes a lot more sense to me now. Not that. Do like this. I can probably leave the fourth one down and like bring the fifth one up a bit. The tail's gonna be like the weirdest part about this. Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is sort of my vision of what I wanted originally. I just didn't know how to do it. Yeah, this looks. Hmm. I don't like how this looks now. Actually, nice. Just mess with this part and then bring this down. I think I have like curve it a bit here, curl it a bit. Hmm. Not this one. I have to like figure. Okay, it is this one actually. This could work. This could very well work. Hmm. The question being here is, wait, did I actually? No, I didn't. Okay, I was just making sure. Never mind, we're good. All right. This tail's gonna be like honestly the biggest problem. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do it how I want to do it because I don't think that's gonna be good. At least in regards to that. Let's focus on the first part, however. Let's see if we can make this work. We're just gonna like animate every single one of these spines, but we're gonna fix the head first. We're gonna fix neck and head, obviously. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe too far back. One of these got to be moved a bit. I think the first one actually. It can be moved back, just not too far back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hmm. This could work actually. We'll have to see. No, I don't like that. Oh, actually, very simple. To do like this. Just do like this now. Like very subtly though. We can't make it too obvious. I mean, we can, but like that's not where I want to exaggerate yet. Probably move like the head up. Something like this. You can see it now. Not the tail. Ignore the tail right now. Just focus on this part. You can kind of see the vision. Now let's see what happens when I do this. I'm just gonna do 2 frames separation right now, just to test it out. Okay, this is actually kind of obviously the mouth will have to be changed a bit, but right now it's actually not that bad. Minus the tail, of course, but like I said, I'm not worrying about that right now. Ooh, you know what I could do? Wait, no. Let me try something. Let me cook for a second. Hold on. Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. See? Yeah, you see it? Hold on. Yeah. What if I do it the opposite way? Just make it like smaller instead. How would that work? That's actually not bad either. And it's low-key kind of more believable. This is kind of funny. I think I actually like the lower one better. Let's see what happens if we put it at 0.8. I'm curious. I'm just messing around here. Yeah. I think I like it at 0.9 better. I think I like that better. What if I do like this and then like what if I just move it back like that? I didn't like that. Nah. I liked it how it was the first time. I liked it how it was the first time. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, this could be actually this could be kind of heated actually. Hold on. So what if I do like this, right? Just just let me test something here. So this is 15, so let's go to 40. Let's see how this looks. Mm, I think I would need to. Okay, let's see if I. What happens if we just replace? Hmm. I think it makes sense to actually do like this. Just replace these frames. We'll see how this works or not. Hmm. I got to adjust the head. That's a bit too exaggerated. I want it to be like probably farther back a bit. Let's see. Let's see. This could work actually. Let's try it out. So this should be 20 frames apart. So let's put it here. Let's see if this works better. Yeah, this actually works better. This actually works better. I want to fine tune this a bit more though. What if we do like 0.5? Hmm. I could actually like just go farther back, just to exaggerate a bit more. Let's see. I don't even go that back. Let's see. I'm just messing around here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just messing around. Interesting effect, but not what I need. Yeah, I'm not worried about the tail right now. Can I actually wait? Why didn't I think of that? This could actually this might not work, but I'm willing to try this out. That's kind of funny, but I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, that's why it didn't work. I used the wrong one. Alright, let me try that again. I used the wrong one. Wait, am I using the right one? Wait, no, am I crazy? Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave these two alone and just go for like this. I think the second or third one. That might work actually. Actually, no, I need to go like no, I need to do these ones actually. Hmm. It feels too bouncy now. I think I'll leave like it is for now. Maybe like hmm. Let's try like this. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'll have to worry about that later. Uh, let's keep going. I think doing it like far back for this one gives it more time. Let's try that. This is just the initial testing right now. It doesn't nothing's final yet. Okay, that's the problem with it. Hmm. Okay, I think I know what you need to do actually. I think I need to make this. Let's try that. No. It's just a matter of the fact that these are the same keyframes, but yet they're not behaving the same way because they're not the same timing. So I would need to like either do this, but that's a slow startup, and I don't like that. I think I actually kind of have to just do it this way then. Oh, I don't think I. Hold on. That's why it looked weird. Because I didn't grab the other ones. Yeah, that's why it looked weird. Yeah. I didn't grab the origin keyframes. Whoops. That's my fault. Problem is, I don't know what to do for this Gyarados. For not that. Don't grab that. I meant. I mean, to be fair, it's not much you can do. It's like a serpent. Like there's like not that many crazy things you can do with it. I think I've already kind of pushed the limit as it is, or maybe not. Maybe I haven't yet. I know I can animate this mustache. That's not the important part right now. I'm trying to figure out what else I can do with this beginning part. That is an option, actually. I just thought about that. Okay, see, that kind of is something serious now. See, what you could... Okay, you know if... Hold on, check this out. So, you know how you're going to make this little loop, right? But instead, we can have... like this, except... Wait, what? Hold on. That's fine, I can just do it like this. So like this. Hmm. Wait, what? Hmm. Actually gave me an unintended effect. I'm not sure how I feel about this. The second part right here. Look on this one. See? Hmm. Let's see how it looks with a full loop. See how it looks with a full loop. I'm kind of curious now. Hmm. Looks kind of dazed, but not. I can honestly make that work. Hmm. That's not bad. Maybe like exaggerate a bit more. Oops. Oh no. Like we can do like this. Let me see. Hmm. This could work. I'm curious now. No. I would need to like push this forward a bit. Okay, I think I can make this work actually if I just like push one. So like we make it like every 5 before it. So let's do like this. I don't like it. I thought I'd like it, but nah. I think the neck thing can stay where it's at for now. Let's go like 5 here. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 That's not that good. I think I'm straying away from something good. Actually, no. What if I... So like this looks like tilts that way, so what if I do like this? No. This might be better actually than this. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. I don't know if I like this right now. I like the head movement. It like I like the concept, but like I need to like refine this a bit. It doesn't. It feels like goofy more than like intimidating, which isn't that bad of a thing, but hmm, it's just gonna. The heck? I guess we could. What the heck? I guess we could do like that. That's funny. Okay, but hmm, I guess we could do like that. Hmm, let's try that. I guess. I hmm. I guess that could work. This would have to be like far away if we wanted to like end it. It looks so dumb. Like look at us. It has to be faster, I think. But like the problem is if it's too fast, it just drops down. Like I guess I don't know. Yeah, I guess we get to like the. I guess so. I guess this looks so goofy. This is derailed from like what I was my original plan. That's so funny. I might keep this. I don't know. That's funny. Well, while I think about that, I'm gonna do a few other things. I guess there isn't too much else we can do on Gyarados. Oh, actually, no. It's giving me an idea. Hold on. This is so funny. Okay, I think. I guess I could loop this a few times before I decide what to do with it. I guess. Okay, so this is like every 15 frames. Yeah, every 15 frames. So this is gonna be 70. Let's see how this looks. Hmm. I don't mind it actually. I'm kind of. I kind of like this. Hmm. This could be. This could work actually. This looks so goofy though. I don't know. That's kind of funny. Hmm. Even if I was to change this, what would I even change it to exactly? Which is why I'm kind of still leaning towards just keeping it like that. Because I'm kind of okay with that, even though it's very goofy looking. Not everything has to look intimidating. And this is kind of funny, so. Yeah, I think I'll leave like this for now and just see where I can go with it. Just make sure the whiskers aren't going through the body. Okay, they're not, and they shouldn't when I animate them later, so. That's why I need to check. Alright, we're good. Plus, I have the next part of the animation to add some extra stuff. I guess I could do like a 3 loop and just have this loop like 3 times. So we just go like here, I guess. And then after the 3rd loop, we can just have the little animation. I think I'll do like that. I feel like that makes more sense. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Hold on. So I want to add a bit more to the initial loop first, and it's easier to do like this than to re-add it to everything else. And I want to actually animate the ears. Plus, it's kind of getting into the mesh a little bit. There's a few things I could do with this actually. I could grow them, I could shrink them, I can move them. What I want to do though is the question. I think this makes more sense though. Are these inside the mesh right now? They shouldn't be. Oh, they are. Okay, so first things first is getting them both out of the mesh, because they're not here, but like when I move them here, they are, so it's just a matter of how I moved them here. I actually can shrink them down, but do I want to do that is the question. Make them the same for consistency reasons. I don't know if I want to keep this idea, but we'll try it out. That's actually not bad. Maybe I can like push them back a bit. I might not keep the shrinking part. We'll see. Yeah, probably not. We'll do this instead. This feels like a better alternative. Yeah, this feels better. Place this just in case I didn't, and then move this one right here. This still frame looks so funny. That's not what it's gonna end on, obviously. Alright, so yeah, I think, do I want to add anything else to this loop before I start cloning the loop? I could actually have it link closer. I could do that. I'm not against that. Let me see. I feel like that might make it a little better, actually. Yeah, and then like do it with the 5th one as well. I don't mind that, actually. Yeah. How am I feeling about that one? I think I might leave that. I think I'm okay with that, yeah. I think, yeah. We're gonna go with that. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is worry about the tail later, since they're not actually like technically connected, you know? So I can get away with not touching it right now. Because I don't know what I'm going to do for yet. Alright, so I think this is the loop I want. Yeah. I think leaving the neck how it is fine. So we're gonna loop it like this. Alright. This is how we're gonna loop it. That's every 15 frames, right? Yeah. Go to 30. Alright, so we're gonna make it a 3 cycle before we add the next part of the animation. Of course, the tail's still not like. The tail can be fixed later. I'm not concerned about that. The part where we raise the head. Oh wait, no, we have to actually raise the spine. No, it's this one. We're gonna open the jaw now. Let's just play it over and see how it fits in. That needs to be pushed back. Actually, this is how I can make it smoother, just by doing this. Just put it in, like, replace it. That's a better idea. Okay, not that one. Actually, I could just do like this. Just space this out, like, a lot. Bring this closer. Hmm. You know, that's the best I'm gonna get right now. Out of that. I need to put like a mark here or something. Do you rename markers again? Yeah, I can't use F2. That's annoying. Alright. Let's just replay this, see what we're going with so far. I'm not gonna lie, not to glaze myself, but like, this is actually pretty good. Obviously, this is not. This is horrible, and so is the whiskers, but we will be fixing that later. Like I said, do all the hard stuff first, and then you're just left with the easier stuff. Actually, I don't know how easy this is gonna be to animate, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Because for this next part, I think. What can I do for this next part? I was thinking about maybe like having it shoot a hyper beam after this, but I feel like that's a little overused. By overused, I mean just like I feel like it's a bit obvious. What do I go here? It's a bit more interesting. It's probably going to involve the tail, but I don't know what to put here yet. Hmm. What I put here? You know what, let me just work on the tail first, then I can figure that out. Alright. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. This might not work, but I'm willing to try it out. Already not looking good. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What if I... Maybe that's not gonna work, but what if I do like this instead? No. Hold on. Do like this and then push this back a bit. And then do this. That might work. Hold on. I'm just testing something here. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think the only way this can work is if I do this. I need to at least have it have some movement. Hmm. Okay, I can see the vision. I need to do a few things though. It's mainly this part. Hmm. Add a little in between here that can maybe make this a little more interesting. Kinda, but I need to space this out. Hmm. Alright. Okay, I need to like actually reorientate this part entirely a bit. Cause that way it's a bit more flat. Okay, I need to like orientate this part now. Just line it up together. Yeah, so now I'm gonna move this like that. We're just trying stuff out here. Let me just test this out. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like it. The looping doesn't work well. That's not even the biggest problem. The biggest one is it doesn't like it doesn't line up with the rest of its body animation either. Hold on, so Mm, so left, right, left. They got to like move this over. Mm, no, I just don't like it in general. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go with my original plan. Mm, mm. Said the tail's gonna be tricky. I didn't think it'd be this annoying. Hmm. Maybe I should just have it go farther back than what I'm doing now. Like the whole tail, not just like the. Maybe just lean straight into it like that. Hmm. I'm curious. I'm curious about something. Let me test this out. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just not liking any of this right now. Might just redo that whole part. Hmm. Like I said, the tail's gonna be the hardest part. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I did it before this whole part. But I'm just not getting anything interesting going yet, or anything that's working rather. Not even just interesting at this point. Like anything that will work would be like much appreciated. But I'll figure it out. Let me try to line this up a bit more. Now, let me open this again. Like I said, it's not going to be an exact 1-to-1, but I think this to be a little like more leveled. All right. I don't know. I think I think I oh, maybe I should just do like that. And that can actually fit. It's gonna be a lot less like flashy, but this is a bit more effective. If I can make this work though. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, this could work. I need to find the right timing though. This is gonna be a bit of trial and error here. Just to figure out the right timing for this. It doesn't have to perfectly sync up with this movement, but I need to like not look completely out of place. Mm. Hmm. I'm a bit doubtful about this right now, but I will give it a try. Actually, I unintentionally that was unintentionally interesting. That unintentionally might be better than what I was trying to do. I'm not even kidding either. I'm like that's unironically might be better than what I was doing. That unironically is better than what I was trying to do. That's actually kind of crazy. Like what? Actually though, hold on. I told you I'll be finding this stuff by accident. It's a bit fast. Oh, but you see the vision. So maybe like space it out by like 1, 5. So we'd do like I guess every 17 frames. That'd be 34. No, not 34, 47. No, 34. No, 44. I can't count. Oh my gosh. Alright. Do like that. Another 17. No, I'm not doing this all in this math. I'm not doing all that math. I don't know if this is even gonna work, by the way. I didn't even test this frame, but whatever. Wait, was it? Yeah, it's 17. Oops. Alright, let's test this out. It's probably not gonna work knowing my luck, but it is what it is. Actually, unironically kinda worked. Hold on. Oh, so. Oh. Uh. Uh. The timing's a bit off, but I don't think I can get it much better without it looking weird. Hmm. Hold on, so. I'll put this at 17 actually. Frame. Let's see. Actually, wait. Hmm. You know, I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna redo it. As in, like, I'm just gonna reset it like this. It's every 15 frames. Alright, cool. I am not, like, trying to think about that. It's fine because I'm gonna stop it eventually, so it's not gonna interfere with the actual loop of the animation repeating itself, the full animation. But this was not my intention at all. I meant to like have this, and then like every time it came up, it was gonna like smack the ground. But this unironically is better than what I had, and I did this by accident. I just got lucky and it worked out. Yeah, no, it actually ended perfectly where I wanted it to. That's actually kind of funny. Wow. Talk about luck. But luck is low-key a skill. I'm actually really liking this animation so far. Of course, this part needs to be worked on a bit, but that's fine. It's just it's a placeholder, if you will. Look, I'm not gonna be able to make the tail like sync up exactly to what this part's doing. It's just gonna be part of its own thing at that point, and that's okay. It doesn't always have to match perfectly. It does not have to always match perfectly. Do I want to do anything else to this animation? Well, besides the whiskers and like the next part, which is after this part. I haven't figured out what to do for this part yet. Let me just look this over though. I could animate that part of it actually. Cause I can't animate. I can't move the whole tail off the ground, but I can like probably move this off. Yeah, see, it looks more awkward now. Just leave that alone. Hmm. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me check something. Just put these here actually. I'm not sure yet. Okay, that actually made it look a little more wilder. I'm kind of okay with that for now. I might change that later. I'll leave that here for now, though. Let me test it fully. I'm kind of okay with that for now. I might take it off the first one because it's too close to this. So I might do like this. Mm. It doesn't matter if it go. It shouldn't actually go through it. Yeah, it doesn't go through the whisker. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It actually barely doesn't. That's kind of funny. I told y'all, luck is a skill. If it went through the whisker, I'd have to like. I mean, I could just animate the whisker really, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's something I have to think about if it didn't. Yeah, I think I liked adding the extra animation to it because it makes the tail movement look a bit wilder. Like adding these frames right here. These two, I mean. I actually like this a lot. Yeah, I think this animation's not done yet, but I like where I'm at with it. I think I do like where I'm at with it. I want to add anything else before. Hmm. Can I animate these? I don't think I can. Not that. I can animate that, but that's about it. That's fine. I think I'm gonna leave this as it is for now. I'll come back to it. So I think that'll be it for this stream. Thank you to everyone that showed up, and please be sure to check out the new video that is on the channel. In the meantime, while I'm making these animations, I may be back tomorrow at this time. I'll have to see. Thank you all for watching and stopping by, and